What's up and good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. We've got something a little bit different, a little different build that's going to be going on the channel here. You can see we got this sick, well, I mean, this one's okay, but we got this sick lineup of some hogs over here. We got the Zuma, which is now finally up and running, really for the first time since, man, I feel really bad. I forget who the guy's name is that gave that to me and Chris. We do appreciate you if you're still watching this channel. It barely ran when we got it with the choke on, and well, thanks to Dedic, it now runs,
she runs
pretty good.
She runs good enough to like
pretty
pop
good.
a wheelie on it.
Yeah.
I was hitting a sweet jump out there earlier.
I
scared myself. But.
So we got that. We got Dedic's Grom, which you guys may have seen in the background of some of the shots, and then the infamous CBR that I had to go buy back after I sold so I can give it to my poor buddy who really missed his bike.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. It ran for the first time, like actually went on the highway for the first time in probably like 4 or 5 years.
Nice.
Did great. Front brake caliper's leaking, but we'll worry about that later.
So you guys might not recognize it because Dedic has already done a couple of things to this bike, and really this is what we're going to be focusing on in this build series. And Dedic's going to take the reins on filming this, so
I'll do my best.
Do better than you've
do my
done.
best.
Don't forget and be like, I didn't pick up the camera today and did like the most important thing ever on this.
Yep.
So I'm gonna let Dedic introduce what's gonna be happening to this bike now that he's happily got it back, because he really wanted to cut it apart and take the engine out, build a go-kart at one point. But now he's decided to keep it as a bike and Gucci it out. So what's the plan for this thing, Dedic?
So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna make it look cool. That's really it, honestly.
All right, that's it. Later, guys.
Cut. Run it. No, I've had this bike for so many years. It was actually given to me as a gift from a buddy of mine that I used to play hockey with. He really had no use for it, wasn't riding it. He was like, if you can get it running, it's yours. I threw a new computer in it and it fired right up. So it was mine at that point. At one point I was actually dailying it because my YJ, when I first joined the military, the YJ was like my daily, and then I tore it down to do the lift kit on it, or not the lift kit, but the 4-link on it. So this is the only thing I actually had at the time. And then I got my Harley, but that's besides the point. And then once I got everything kind of where I'm at now, where I've got like 7 vehicles and 5 motorcycles, this thing doesn't ever do anything. And it actually sat here for the longest. You know, this one guy told me he sold it. Turns out it didn't sell it. So we have it. So I was like, you know what?
That was me.
I was like, you know what? You didn't sell it, so I might as well do my part and make it into something cool. So we're tearing this thing down completely. We're gonna get the frame powder coated, subframe. I still have the crash cages for it. We're gonna get all those taken care of, and we're gonna make this thing cool. I don't really actually have any plans to ride it much anymore. I just, you know, if I'm gonna hang on to it and keep it, might as well make it look cool.
So he's already gone ahead and put the new plastics on because his were pretty butchered. I mean, we used this as an off-road motorcycle at one point at the ranch. The exhaust disappeared at the ranch at one point. That fell off. So he's got a new
eBay special.
Yeah, eBay exhaust. And then really the most jacked up thing on this bike right now is the tank, which he just picked up a replacement for, or a used tank. Is apparently
better than the one that's on it, that's for sure. This one does have some dings and scratches, but that's repairable compared to that one where it looks like somebody's crotch destroyed the back of the tank going at 200 miles an hour.
That was the guy I sold it to.
Yeah.
He was a laughing devil, so he probably did some crazy biker stuff.
Fair enough. But we got a tank for it. I've actually honestly been looking for a tank for a couple months now. It was honestly the thing keeping me from bringing it here and tearing it down, because I didn't want to just have the bike sitting here again, taking up space. So once I got the tank,
if anybody's interested.
No. Once I got the tank, I figured it was time to bring it here. We're gonna get this thing tore down, take it over to our boys over at Swift, and we're actually gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint it myself. And I got some cool color. I got a cool color picked out for it, that's for sure.
Let's see what they want to see though. Leave down in the comment section what you think Dedic should do color-wise.
Yep.
And,
Top like comment. I might actually do it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I might.
Yeah. There's a lot of he doesn't know what he's gonna do, so he might be swayed. He might be swayed.
Part of me doesn't want to put the crash cage back on. Part of me does. Part of me already wish I didn't chop the windshield off of it, but part of me is happy I did. I got the stealth stay on it already. We already got the gauge relocation done. Yeah, just looks cool. I do think I'm gonna do a new top triple clamp and actually swap over from these clip-on style to a set of solid bars. I've already got the 1-finger clutch set up over here from Impact Tech. I will probably end up doing a rear handbrake just because why not?
For all the wheelies we can do.
Absolutely. And then I probably will end up doing a fork swap because I like the look of inverted forks.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we'll see. Just
Yeah, why not spend $1 million on this thing?
really, you really don't have to, honestly.
Alright.
It's really not much. I ended up having to replace the radiator hose because it was pinched off at one point. And I'm gonna do some other stuff so that if you do ever decide to wheelie it one day, you know, you're not gonna end up pulling oil into the engine and all that good stuff. So, you know, we're gonna do some stuff to it. We'll see what happens. And then, you know, I might let Chris ride it. He might loop it, and then I just throw it away.
There you go.
Who knows?
Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm gonna turn over the camera here in this build series. I'll probably be here for it, but
Hopefully.
yeah, just in case I'm not, you're gonna be seeing a lot of Dedic, so just unsubscribe now.
Yep, there you go. For all of you that comment about, oh, I hate this guy, you know what, I'm sorry, man. You know, I don't know what to do. I'm just mean. I apologize.
How much money do you guys think I'm gonna sell this thing for once it's all fixed up? I got $650 last time.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna get way more money for it this time.
It runs now, it rides too.
Jeez.
No, I'm excited. I'm just gonna do some cool stuff with it, honestly. Like, even if it just ends up sitting on a stand in my garage and I look at it once in a while, I go, cool, I love that, and then walk away.
Yeah, your garage.
Yeah,
your
my
garage.
garage.
Yeah,
that's
your
where it's
garage.
been, all right? That's where it's been.
All right.
But this thing, though, how did you just like graze over the fact that like I've been dailying with ROM in San Diego?
I mean, it's sick, dude, but like, it just almost gets overshadowed by the Zuma.
I can't hit 60
in
on the
early
Zuma.
2000s Zuma, we were doing 40 a minute ago.
That's it. I gotta be able to at least hit 60 on this. I take this on the freeway, my guy.
Let's go for a rip real quick. Hop on the Zuma.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You gonna do a full pull?
Full pull. Yep.
Hold on, you gotta give me like 10 minutes to get the wheel going.
Oh yeah. Fired up. On this thing, we did the kickstand relocation with the new kickstand because we used to have to put the thing. Oh, look at that! It's auto up right there.
Auto up too. Once it starts,
Yeah.
it does. Hell yeah, dude.
Got no clutch hand.
Save some food for the rest of us.
Oh, thanks, dude. There we go. We're back in action, buddy. We're back in action. Hold on.
I almost washed out, man. I almost washed out.
All right, Dedic didn't make it very far. Plows right in the side of the Prius.
That's the only one that really works.
Watch the potholes.
How fast did we get?
35. We went faster last time.
How fast?
Fuel check. She sounds.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
All
No,
right.
we're good, dude. That's just a little chain stay.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. Love how there's a battery in here for nothing.
We'll buy one
we
one
need
day.
to get the starter for this thing. See, auto up.
There was another hole over here. Hitting a little off-road trails now. decent exhaust. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable squeeze.
I don't think I'd make it in the Italian job.
Jesus, guy.
Well, it doesn't work because like you have to gas it to get it started, but then it puts the run away. No, evil people's got nothing on me.
You want to jump the railroad tracks? I bet we could. I bet we could race the trolley.
Check out that jump out there.
Or the one next to where somebody died. All right, we're going for a little interesting cruise today. We're alongside the water. Stinks. A lot of homeless over here. Getting dusted out by Dedic right now. I don't know why I'm not wearing my sunglasses. Oh, this guy is nuts. He's just going for a rip down the all right, I mean, he's in the emergency lane. There's definitely a bag of poop right there. That's gross. Yeah, Dedic's on his own on this one. I ain't going out there with no helmet. Oh, and he's way down there. Oh, no, he got it started.
Full pull on the highway over here. This decided to jump into my rear tire, locked it up, and then I lost the clamp for the carbs and took the carb out. That was terrifying. Dude, I definitely hit over 40. I went full pull, like was flying down the side of the 94, the 95. Like, you want your taillight back?
Give it to the homeless.
Hey, you want me to add to their collection?
Yep.
We're out here doing some test hits and I lost my carburetor. You know, just doing a little adjustment here. We're gonna take another full pull. You know, just trying to get her dialed in before the big races. It's the only place we can get a clean strip of road that, you know, lets us go full speed.
It is fresh asphalt.
Yeah, this thing's like a light switch. You're either doing 0 or 100. There's no in between, so it's a safe place.
Yeah. Did you get it on?
Yeah,
probably just fell back off with that fall.
Holding my mirrors so I can get a little more top speed. I think they're really holding me back right now.
Yeah. Bit. I feel like it wasn't that bumpy the last time we came. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jeff, for the trolley. I feel like they'll report us. Sick, dude.